Georgia, the focal point of Gone with the Wind, America's second busiest airport, with long, mild falls and delightful springs. Average mean temperature 61.4. Just right for the super city of the decade. And playing a major part in the mood and life of Atlanta is Pacific and Southern's WQXI. Program Director Bill Sherard tells why.
Well, I think that first of all, you have to realize that Atlanta as a city really is different from most other major American cities. We have a smaller percentage of blue-collar workers here because there is a little major industry compared to the other cities. And so far, we haven't made as many mistakes as the other cities have. It's got the mildest climate outside of Miami and Southern California. It's got one of the least polluted environments of any major city. And it's growing so fast that the job opportunities are here. As you know, it's drawing young people from all over the country. Week after week, you can see them moving in. And most importantly, I think that Marshall McLuhan was right in a way. The world has become a global village. And the word is out in the village. Atlanta is where it's at. I think the QXI radio plays a big part in the personality of the city. We had a promo line on the air last week that said, we'd like to think that we helped a great city sound like it. And that's really the thing that we're aiming for here. We have the kind of personalities who are aware of the subtleties that make Atlanta what it is. The jocks at QXI probably fit right into the middle of the demographic and the psychographic audience that we're aiming at. And if they don't, they are extremely well aware of where it's at. Plus, they're the kind of guys who can pick up on what makes a city tick and express themselves in that area. And at the same time, be entertaining.
QXI TGIF 9 with Lee Logan.
I'm your Venus. I'm your fire.
I don't care what I am. For the check I get on Fridays, I'll be anything they want me to. Logan has sold out. QXI in the morning. It's 10:04 with John Leader. Welcome to our Tuesday group encounter. Let's all get together and sing this one.
See me, feel me.
In terms of research, we probably spend more time in cold hard cash in this area than any single station in the country that I know of. I think you have to do it in today's world just to keep up, to keep the edge. This kind of information is a must. You just can't gain or keep those 2 extra rating points without making radio a science. But I keep getting back to the one thing that I was mentioning earlier, and it's something even more important, and that is the ability to not only execute the programming mathematics well in a professional sense, but I don't know how to articulate it except to say that our staff is almost to a man very highly motivated individuals. And personally speaking, they're really great guys. Take the morning man, Gary McKee, for example.
Gary McKee at 8:09. Of course, the big story is Sam Massell in his State of the City message has said that Atlanta is okay. You ever notice how great a town looks to its mayor?
Sit back down and talk to me.
If you were having a party and it was a bomb, Gary's the kind of guy you'd beg to come over and liven it up. He's got a great outlook on life, and it comes over on the air the same way.
That sounds like the theme song of a Hanna-Barbera cartoon series, doesn't it? Superfly. Superfly! Unfortunately, it's about something a little harder than that.
The midday slot, we have John Leader. John is probably the most normal person in broadcasting. He's a family man. He's steady, dependable, obviously talented, and John has a wit that makes you wonder if inside all that straight personality and straight appearance there isn't a wacky little midget jumping around.
QXI, and it's time to play Jambalaya. Here's your host, Dennis James. Thank you, Don Pardo. Let's meet our contestants.
Goodbye, Joe. You gotta go. You're my own.
In the afternoon drive slot, we've got Barry Chase.
QXI, 2 minutes past 2 from the Barry Chase Show, and my mind is right where yours is today. Right outside, that's what's going on. Gee, it's a nice Monday. Sunny skies and 60 degrees right now with Curtis Mayfield.
Barry's got the longest tenure at QXI. He's been in the PM drive slot for over 5 years. What can I tell you about Barry? Except that his ratings reflect his show. They're always consistently good.
QXI and Barry Chase into 35 minutes of nonstop music. Tell me more, tell me more.
Barry's personality is an interesting one. He is probably the master of the introduction to a record. He can say more with more meaning in 13 seconds than anybody else in the world. He just has a way with words.
QXI with Barry Chase, and from South DeKalb High School, Coach Carter just called me an orange freak in a size 12 tenny. Now that's not nice.
Morning sun streaks across my retina.
In the night slot, we have a guy from Michigan named Lee Baby Logan. Lee has worked himself from an assembly line worker all the way up to one of the best nighttime personalities in America, as far as I'm concerned. He's able to maintain a high energy level on the air at all times, which is perfect for the target audience in that time period. The PR sheets that we send out on Lee say that Lee is hyper happy, and that's pretty much it. There's just no other way to describe it.
Oh! WQXI Atlanta Lee Logan Show. Come together, night people. Stevie Wonder.
If I had to sum up the behind-the-scenes environment at WQXI Radio, I would probably say that, first of all, we have a very high morale at the radio station. And secondly, that inside that high morale are people that are involved in programming. The disc jockeys are involved in programming. The newsmen, people who write the copy, the secretaries, we are all in love with our radio station, and I think it shows on the air.
This is a commercial for a radio station that was born in the 40s.
Pardon me, boy. Is that the Chattanooga Juju? Yes.
He introduced something in the 50s called rock and roll. Then the 60s.
1, 2, 3, 4.
And on into the 70s. Helping to build the super city of the decade. Atlanta. QXI, celebrating over 25 years of service to the capital city and giving you an exclusive opportunity to share our wealth. It's not a contest. Here's all you do. Put down your comments on Atlanta's next 25 years. What will they bring? The first 2,500 letters receive special commemorative WQXI Atlanta medallions in a limited edition from the famous Franklin Mint. QXI, 25 years old. We'd like to think we helped make a super city sound like it.